Number 14, this is known as at-tawarruk, which we mentioned a bit earlier. And there are a number of ways of sitting tawarruk. As you remember, we don't sit this in Fajr because Fajr has only one sitting. We sit this in Maghrib, in the last sitting, or in any 4 rak'ah prayer, such as Dhuhr, Asr, or Isha, in the last tashahhud. How do we sit? Number 1 is to sit on your left buttocks with your left foot underneath your right leg. And your right foot is erected with the toes pointing to the Qibla. This is the best. And this is the most common that the Prophet used to do. Number 2 and 3, these are similar, though it's an issue of dispute among scholars. Number 2 is to have both feet to your right, still sitting on your buttocks, but both feet are to the right. And number 3 is to have your foot between your right thigh and your right leg. So it's almost the same, but this time you, instead of having both to the side, you have your left foot in between your right thigh and your right leg. And as I said, the first one is the most common one, and Allah Azza wa Jalla knows best. Number 15, to point with your index finger in tashahhud when sitting and wiggling it and moving it in its place. And the hadith of Ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, that the Prophet ﷺ, he used to do this, and the way of doing it, as the Arabs say, to do a 53 sign. So the 53 sign is this. You get the pinky and the finger next to it plunged in. You touch the tips of the middle finger and the thumb, and you point with the index finger like so. And you wiggle it in its place, as per the hadith of Wa'il ibn Hujr, may Allah be pleased with him. And you place this on your right knee or right thigh. And the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, it is harder upon Satan than iron, as if you're hitting him with the iron. Number 16, to look at your index finger while in the sitting position of tashahhud. So you don't look at the place you're prostrating, rather you look at your finger doing it as per the Sunnah. And number 17 is to make dua after tashahhud. So after you concluded all of your prayer and your tashahhud and your salutation upon the Prophet ﷺ, just before salam, the Sunnah is for you to do the dua, because the Prophet said ﷺ, choose from the dua whatever you like and supplicate to Allah. And finally, number 18, to look to the right and to the left when offering salam. So at the conclusion of my prayer, I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. This is a sunnah. So if I finish my tashahhud and I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, that's the job, without looking to the right and the left. But the sunnah that the Prophet used to look to the right until those behind him would see the whiteness of his cheek. So he would not just say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, rather go all the way like this, sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. And Allah Azza wa Jal knows best. Wa sallallahu wa sallam wa barak ala nabiyyina Muhammad.